What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing well. I am running a little bit behind. It was a long day at the shop, per se. Let's see who we have in chat. I happened to peruse YouTube before I jumped on here when I got here just to see what was going on in the YouTube land. And I see there's like 25 people live. I had no clue that this time slot would be as popular as it is. All right, so let's see who is in chat. We got Monty, I'm Everything, Patty B, Survival Julia, Phoenix, Joe Morgan, Harvey Black, as always. Thank you, brother, for being here. Independent Marine, let me see, Farm and HVAC, Jeff, Susan, Jeep Girl, what is up? Old Mutt, good to see you, brother. Let me see here, Susan Peters, Colleen Rich, Jeff, Harvey. Let me see here, Harvey, Jeep, Monty. Monty. You guys are chatting it up today, huh? I saw Josh. Is Josh missing? Is Josh missing? Am I missing? Is Josh missing? Linda Carter, what is up? Rena, what is up? Alaska Prepper, buena noche, my friend, my compadre. How are you doing, man? And hopefully I said what's up and hello to everyone this evening. Huge number of other live channels on right now, not the usual. Yeah, Harvey. So, I don't even know what to do about that anymore, man. Thanks, Monty, for the super chat. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask you guys a question in regards to this whole super chat thing, because I have the stuff that I will be giving away next Thursday for you folks, just so you know. And I don't know if you guys want me to show that stuff or keep it for a surprise for next Thursday, but I got everything together. I lost my train of thought because of Monty. Oh, so Monty. Oh, I got something in my hands here, Monty. Let me kind of open it up and then I'll show you. I know you folks, I know Monty. Monty has been, I'm new to this, so I got to figure it out. I don't want to break anything before I even mess with it. Dealer's choice, right? Thanks, Joe. So Monty, she's finally arrived, Monty. She is here. Waiting for to see if the camera will focus on that. But Monty, she is here. She is here, Monty. I know, right? We can call her the Gray Ghost, Monty, if you like. We can call her the Gray Ghost, but I got to do some training with it. We'll be capturing some amazing footage with it. I will be doing specific videos on how to use these things for prepping as well. Also, I've learned you can use these things for fishing. There's a lot of uses that I'm going to get out of this, and then I'm going to share with you folks. But yes, Jeff from the SS Monty. Oh man, Monty, it finally came in today. I was excited. I was like, oh man, it is here. Let me put that to the side. But yeah. And you guys will see some test flights with me. Who knows? We're going to see what's up with S. Moore. What is up? And it's really cool to have Rudy in chat. Because I forget where Rudy's at. It's probably like, I don't know. It's what, 10:30 here. So it's probably what, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6:30, 6:30, 5:30 there, Rudy. That's a Skynet, bro. Yeah, right. I got you, Joe. I got you, Joe. But I've been doing some deep research, man. But Gray Ghost too. Thanks, Monty. Super appreciate the super chat, man. You are awesome. You've been a phenomenal person, man. You've definitely helped out the channel. 6:30. Okay, that's what I know is early there. So I wanted to ask you guys a question since I got some of your guys' attention. And I know we have a small crowd in here because, like I said, there's like 15 other people that have decided to go live on usually it's wide open on Thursdays at this late, but who knows? It is what it is, man. But luckily I have you folks in here, so truly appreciate that. But while I have you guys in here, I did talk to Mark. Mark is working a late shift. He may join me this evening. So, who knows who I might have join me this evening, but we'll see what happens. But so what I wanted to talk about real quick is if you guys seen the two videos that I've done, one was the nature walk, and then one is the video that I did Wednesday, which is kind of a nature walk, but kind of exploring your area, kind of get folks to, get used to exploring the area that surrounds them so they can find natural resources like water, possibly food, places in the woods, that they can use in a worst case scenario. But hey, what's up, Be Charming? But the only issue I've noticed doing both of these videos, they are my two worst videos. And what I mean by worst videos is they're the two least performing videos I've ever done since I started the channel. At least that's what YouTube tells me. So I may not, I just don't know what to do. I have a lot of, is this thing on? Yeah, right. Amendment 1. What is up, brother? So I'm not sure if I should continue down that path doing these nature walks, but in the comment section, there's a lot of folks that really enjoy it. So I'm kind of torn between the two, because I really like to listen to the subscribers, but the numbers are telling me that no one wants to really watch it that much. But then the subscribers that do watch it are like, man, we really like it. So it's kind of complicated. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Yeah, see, Spaceballs, if I was to do something, if I was to use, let's say, if I put a thumbnail up that says, man attacked by gator, I would probably get 1 million views, but I'm not going to use clickbait stuff. Hey, what's up, Patricia? Oh, man. So I'm not going to do that. That's just not the way I am. So just to be honest with you folks, I'm going to just tell it how it is. My thumbnails will usually 99% of the time correspond with the content that I'm providing for you. North Cal Prepper. I can't speak today. See North Cal, and you're one of those. Yeah, I agree, Rudy. And that's the thing, is I do enjoy it. And the subscribers that comment on those videos really enjoy it. So I think I'm just probably going to run with it. I only do it every few weeks. You know what I mean? And now that we have, the USS Monty or the Grey Ghost 2 or whatever we end up calling this thing, some of the footage will be pretty phenomenal of the area and also the ocean. And there's some things that I'm going to do. I have some great ideas for the channel. Right, I'm for my keys. All right, Linda. Boot on the ground, sir. Yeah, I agree. It's a way for me to use my gear. It's a way for me to get exercise. It's a way for me to show my surrounding areas. Be charming. That's what I've been asking folks. I think people do want to see the beach. Now, what I'm trying to do is incorporate the nature walk or that video, how in regards to prepping and preparedness. Because with the nature walks, I kind of have an idea what I'm doing out there. With the beach, it's going to be more scenery, but I know some folks do like that kind of scenery. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. What's the fly time on the drone? Spaceballs, it's technically it's supposed to be about 30 minutes, but 29 minutes. But then you factor in, your flight time out, speed, and stuff like that. I've been watching massive YouTube content on these guys. So I would probably say, to be on the safe side, I'd probably run it for about 15 minutes. So it has there and back, and kind of, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to lose the investment that I put into it, as well as Monty and the other folks that have also supported me in getting this for the channel. And I was hoping if Prep For It comes in here, someone alert my attention if Prep For It does jump in the chat this evening, because I got her member only giveaway prize in the mail today, which I'll be mailing out to her this week. And then I had to special order Reese's Resources, special order, because I can't find it anywhere. Depends on the beach, do some surfing, surf fishing. Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine about sharks. I know if I throw sharks in the mix, that will definitely garner some attention. I have a lot of good friends that go down and do a bunch of shark fishing. And then some regular fishing, you know what I mean? Because I have some gear that I want to test out, some like, SHTF type of fishing gear. It's not your traditional fishing rod and stuff like that. So I've pondered that as well. I think that would be pretty interesting. Amendment 1 preparedness, not yet. I still have folks diving into that. I think I had CC Collins jump into the giveaway. So usually I like to give the giveaways at least a couple of weeks before I culminate the giveaway. But so next Thursday, I'll be doing the giveaway for the Super Chat of the Month giveaway, which will, like you guys know, every month is going to be a Super Chat of the Month giveaway. So we'll call it the April Super Chat month. The April Super Chat month of the month giveaway. Man, that's a mouthful. Checking in from Saskatchewan, Canada. That's awesome. Thanks, Rural Prepper. Oh yeah, shark fishing. Yeah, it would be a hit, right? And I, of course, now I'm jumping in chat. I'm losing my train of thought. So May 4th, which is, I think, next Thursday. No, is it? Let me look at my calendar. I don't want to say the wrong date and get it wrong. Yeah, so no, that's Tuesday. So Tuesday's the 4th. So Tuesday the 4th, I have an interview with Prepper Nurse 1. Ed will be on the channel. So it'll be the 6th, May 6th on the next Thursday live. Because this is my last show for the month of April, because then tomorrow I take Fridays and Saturdays off, and then we'll be into May. So May 6th on the next Thursday, I will be doing the Super Chat of the Month giveaway for April. And then we'll be starting the new Super Chat of the Month for May, starting there. And if you guys are unfamiliar, most of you guys probably know about it, but it's just a way for me to give back to the community for you guys supporting the channel. Farm HVAC, a small rule. Tabitha, hey, how you doing? Yo-Yo Reels, they work really well. Actually, Bushcraft, where was it? I saw it earlier. He did I think it was by K-Bar. I know it sounds weird, a K-Bar knife, but it's a K-Bar fishing deal that he did. Bushcraft family. Hammerhead. I've learned that hammerheads, you can't keep them. They're on that like endangered list. If you follow Florida law and whatnot. Cheers at Rural Prepper. You up near Moose Jaw. I'm doing good, Phoenix. I'm tired. It was a really long, busy day at the shop. I've been trying to digest a lot of information. I had to, and I know you guys probably don't want to hear about this, but so when it comes to the whole political realm of things, I look at stuff like I had to break down good old Joe's speech because I wanted to know specifically what he was talking about, things that he was planning on attacking, and kind of like research where it's at with it. Like the weird stuff that he was talking about, like I guess getting rid of menthol cigarettes, getting rid of high capacity magazines, and the list goes on. I don't want to. Everybody else on YouTube right now is probably talking politics. Probably every channel that's live right now is probably talking politics. So I really don't want to talk politics. And I know it garners the views and stuff like that, but I do that on Sundays, and I just don't want to consume my entire channel with politics. And I do understand how it relates to the channel. I understand a lot of things, like when it comes to civil unrest, certain policies that are put into place, how they can affect us. The whole realm of things, but right now I'm kind of looking at some other stuff in regards to that kind of stuff. So I really don't want to get into it. Most of the content I watched today was politic based. So I'm kind of politicked out, if that makes any sense. But I understand why folks do it, because I understand that certain things happen in politics that relate to preparedness. We never keep a shark, even if it's legal. No, I agree, Jeff. Supposedly, I think that the state law is something about 2 sharks, but it's a specific type of sharks. Yeah. Sorry, I was just catching up on chat. I was trying to read that long chat there. Good way to scope out potential bug out and cache errors. If you feel me. Yeah, no, I agree, Survival Julia. So speaking of that, Survival Julia, so that's why I do the nature walks. So I have my home location, right? And I'm expanding 50 miles out from that location. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm thinking of worst case scenario. So I'm trying to learn every water source. I'm trying to learn property lines, which is public land, which is not public land. So if I ever have to do anything or get out of this, get out of Dodge or whatnot, I have routes. I have places that I can stop for water resources and things like that. I'm also kind of researching the animals in that area, the plants. I have a book coming in that's supposed to be here, I think, Monday, that's specifically geared towards Florida. So, like me and Mark will talk about, some of these books here, like, the Peterson's Field Guides. I think it'll focus on that here in a minute. So we talk a lot about these books, and I have an update on that for you folks as well. Me and Mark, I think we've picked out a time and a day and time for that we're going to do the 4-part miniseries. But, sorry. So I'm getting one specifically to my area, specifically for the state of Florida, because I want something that's just 100% geared towards the state of Florida. Paula ticked out. Paula a ticked out. I'll those books. What does that mean, Survival Julia? You mean like e-copies of it, like downloads? Oh, I love those books. Yeah, no, agreed. There's some really good ones. You know what I mean? I keep a lot of stuff on my desk here. I've been reading this one lately because I've went to the Peterson's Field Guide, but like I said, I've shared this one before, but this is one of my favorite ones currently. I do like this one because it gets a little bit more in depth about stuff. So definitely very helpful. And I want to say thank you. We have 40 people in here. We got 27 thumbs up and only 1 thumbs down. And so whoever gave me the thumbs down, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it because it still shows interaction with the channel. I've been learning YouTube inside and out. Blue Vandal, why isn't he getting rid of chewing tobacco for the You got me, man. You got me. I don't understand half the policies and where it's going. I believe Florida just passed a restricted voting law, no paper ballot or drop-offs. I could look into that, Phoenix. I haven't kept up on what's going on. Regardless, I know I support my governor in this state, DeSantis, and what he's doing for the country, or what doing for the state. Sorry, my apologies. You know, S. Moore, I agree. I do agree with that. That's what we need to do. And there's some wonderful channels out there that do a lot of detailed learning skills, types of gears, things that you can use. You know, there's some really good information out there. But Phoenix, I'll look into that and I will touch on that. Let me see when I come back on Sunday on the Sunday shift report, since that's more of a political day that I do all that kind of stuff like that. I will touch on that and get some more information on that for you. I hear you, Joe. Yeah, it's, you know, it's really, I really don't know how to say it, man. I wish I was, if you guys ever, if you look at the prepping community, let's say 5-10 years ago or something like that, if you watched some certain channels for a long time, do you remember when folks used to, you know, go out and do some stuff and show you different skill sets? You know, let's say, you know, like a deadfall trap or just, you know, different things, trapping, fishing, you know, building materials out of, let's say, I want to do a video here where I want to see if I can test myself. If all I had on me was a saw, could I build a shelter, a livable shelter just with a saw? And not, I mean like a, you know, a long-term shelter, but you know, a temporary shelter. Like say if I'm going from point A to point B and I need to stop somewhere, what can I do with just a saw? North Cal Prepper, really? I didn't know that. Be charming. Phoenix, we have absentee, but they have to be requested and verified. We always had. Yeah, no, I agree. When I went to go vote, I had my identification. That was definitely asked for. Pick idea is needed. Pick idea is needed. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Phoenix. Sorry. Sometimes I get in a chat. Thanks you so much, Survival Julia, for that super chat. That just popped up on this screen here. It was probably over here. But Les Stroud, yeah, Survivor Man. Good stuff. And like I said, I'm working on some really interesting folks. I was hoping Josh, you guys have me concerned about Gardener Josh because I don't see him at all in chat. And I know me and Josh have something planned, I think, for the 11th. I think I'm going to have Josh on the channel. I'm going to bring Josh on the channel for an interview. I want to get these dates right here. So Josh will be on the channel on May 11th. I have Josh scheduled. Move on, time to move or quit. Sorry, you can order. Yeah, right, Jeff. North Cal, you know, since you're in North California, is things different there? Is it a different environment versus South California? And because I've heard different things about it, but I've never been in California, so I'm not sure. But one thing I did want to talk about is watch Florida this year, and what I mean by that is the weather. If the oceans heat up like they're expected to. So far, the forecast is for a above average hurricane season. So the way hurricane seasons work, you know, they have the different, you know, they follow up the coast, and usually we get missed or skimmed. But it's been quite some time since we've had a hard storm hit us, which I'm concerned about with the water temperatures. I mean, because it's already hot here. The temperatures have been rising fast. What's up, Sheila? You didn't miss too much. We're just kind of rambling on. Everybody knows that on Thursday nights, it's just me winding down the week and just kind of going over random stuff. Sheila, we did get the, I know Monty doesn't want me to call it that, but we did get the, we got the drone for the channel that came in. If you didn't see that, Sheila. we'll be seeing a lot more of this little guy come to play. I've been watching some of the advanced YouTubers use these type of things for footage, so I'm learning that. So it should be kind of interesting. Yes, Be Charming. It is extremely hot here, and that's what concerns me. Survival Julia, that the hurricanes may be a little bit more prudent this year. I can tan hides, never trapped here in Florida. You never you could I know a couple trappers here in Florida, Jeff. Matter of fact, I've been researching different types of animals that people trap in the area because I was curious. But because most of the friends I know, they do a lot of deer hunting, but they also do a lot of boar hunting, gator hunting. Spring is the shortest time of the year in Florida lately. Yeah, no, but what I've noticed is my plants are doing very well. The tomato plants are doing very well. The broccoli is doing well. The sweet potatoes are doing well. So the garden is doing really, really well. And yeah, ask more. I probably need to do that myself in regards to learning that skill. I've never done it myself. I've hunted, of course. You know what I mean? I've hunted. I was hunting at 13 years old. I don't know. It sounds weird for some folks this day and age, but yes, when I was growing up, they taught us young to go out and hunt and field dress, a deer, squirrels, rabbits, and all that stuff like that. No, I agree, Jeff. Or was that Jeff? No, hold on. Where was it? Riot season may be new. Trailer story rule. Yeah, no, Joe. Matter of fact, I think what we really going to have to see some concern on is the rise in food costs. That's going to be a huge thing. If you look at, let me see, because you're going to, like I said, the rise in food costs is one thing, and also the scarcity of certain foods. I have someone that came into the shop today and they order stuff for construction agencies, right? And she says, man, what is going on? And I said, what's up? And she says, we can't order this. We can't order that. That's out of stock. I've checked 16 different vendors. So even materials are becoming harder to find for contractors. Great on the garden, but watch it comes August at this rate. Yeah, no, I hear you, B. I hear you. So the way we built the garden, the raised garden beds, we have a mango tree that's right next to it. And it might not be the best spot, but it gets shade. So it doesn't get really direct sunlight. So it has a shady area in that. So hopefully that will keep some of the heat off there. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Well, that's not good, S. Moore. And also, I guarantee you, especially here in Florida, as soon as hurricane season kicks off, you're going to see the gas prices jump. I'm going to guess they're going to be anywhere between $4 or $5 a gallon. Because I've seen it fluctuate now. We've seen it rise over the last few months. 2 windows I had on order in January. Wow, that's crazy. See, and that's what I'm saying. And they were telling me they were finding parts for gutters. I don't know if you guys know what soffit is and stuff like that. A lot of things have changed, and they can't find it. I can understand that, Joe. See, technically here in Florida, our rainy season will kick off pretty much in April, and then we get the weird. Be Charming probably knows if how the rainy season works here, because it almost gets like clockwork in the afternoons because of the heat and humidity. We have these two fronts that crash, and then we get rain usually around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, Be Charming. Matter of fact, if you watched Rudy's video about the gas, because I was curious about that. You're right. If we can even get gas, so if you have generators and stuff, especially living in Florida or places like that, I would say get gas now and store it for the summer months in case any hurricanes do come through. And yes, also, hopefully most people have their plywood for their windows and stuff like that already set. Most people in Florida do, but they're always running out of plywood every single year because people are unprepared. Spaceballs, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Be Charming. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. What do you mean, Jeff? You get how much gas you can store in the 50 gallons, or they won't let you buy anymore? Because I don't know if there's any restrictions. I haven't seen any down here. What's up, Emily L? Thanks for joining us this evening. Agreed, CB. They will. They always capitalize on folks, you know, around holidays and whatnot. Really, Jeep Girl. Oh, this is very interesting. Be Charming, do you have like specific hurricane shutters, or you just roll with it? South Cali's $5 a gallon. I know California, New York seem to always be pegged off the board with the prices of gas. Life with Bobby. Well, if you haven't seen Life with Bobby, I don't know if you follow Rudy over at the Alaska Prepper. He did something on gas as well and talked about that. That's smart, Jeff. Yeah, survival, Julie. I understand that, but if you have like somewhere in a cool place, you know, like in your garage. If some people have garages that have you know, the little ACs that they put in there to keep that temperature down. I have a specific spot. I use so I can say this online or on YouTube because no one's really going to know where it's at. But so I have a storage facility that's under air. So I have preps off site, and in the storage facility, I store stuff like gas because it's under air, so it stays under a current as consistent temperature all the time. And the reason I store the gas there because it's not far. It's not far from what I need to be, and I have some gas here on property, but the reason why is just if anything happens here, I have options for gas there, if that makes any sense. Yeah, right. Okay, I understand that, B. Spaceballs, where are you located? Hey, Survival Julie, that is great, though. If you have that much preps and you have no more room, that means you are good to go. Stack it to the rafters, as they say. What's up, CB19? I call you that for short. But my day went well. I can't complain. I've had a decent day. Like I said, work was really busy. So for the businesses, really worked really well. I mean, which is good. But I was just a bit exhausted. Oh, okay. Interesting, Jeep Girl. Yeah, you know, me and Harvey was talking to me about rain barrels and plastics. I've been trying to do some deep research into that. And I know Harvey's in chat. It's my curiosity is everybody knows what BPA free means, right? But what I've never researched is BPS, I think it is. And some of you folks in chat might know what BPS is, or Harvey, if you do. Yeah, that's what it is about here. I think the last time I looked here was like 265. What's up, Homestead Remembrance? Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate you being here. What's up, Appalachian Prepper? That's good, B. Good to hear. Possibly Blue Vandal. Ed will be joining. Ed will be joining me. Prepper Nurse 1 will be joining me this Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be interviewing him, so he'll be on the channel. So we might be able to ask at that point or get more clarification if you'd like that day. But what am I missing here? Yeah, I would say so. And do you guys? I'm assuming when I'm talking to the chat, you guys can see the chat along with me. I wouldn't have to pop it up on here. So let me ask you a question, or you folks a question. So do you guys want me to save the gifts, the gift package that I'm going to be giving away for the super chat or for April super chat of the month? You want me to save that as a surprise for next week, or would you guys rather me do it this evening? Just kind of show you guys whoever wins next week, what they're going to get. Be Charming. If you have any questions in regards to generators, I would direct you to Alaska Prepper. He's taught me a lot about it. And I live in Florida. I had an old beat up generator. I just got me a new Furman tri-fuel. BPS is worse than BPA, and BPA plastic, you'll still get BPA and other toxic chemicals better to go stainless steel, glass, mason jars, Pyrex, China, etc. Thanks, Harvey. I figured you would clarify for me because all that email that you sent me in regards to all that information, I've been tearing it apart and trying to research it. Let's see it. Surprise, surprise, surprise us. Should I do like the number 1 for Show Me Now and 2 for Show Us next week? So, because then maybe that would make it easier for you guys to interact. So if you guys want me to show what I'm giving away for the Super Chat of the Month for April giveaway tonight, put a 1. If you want me to save it as a surprise for next Thursday when I actually do the giveaway, pick the winner, and then show the prizes that that person won, give me a 2. And I'm going to give you guys a second. Spaceballs, out of California. Okay, a lot of folks from California. 2, 1. You guys are making this hard on me. 2, 1. So we got 3 2s, 4 1s. So we got 4 2s and 4 1s, 5 2s, 5 1s. You guys are split down the middle. Split down the middle, man. I cannot speak tonight. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, that's what I've noticed in North Cal. It's kind of half and half. Minnesota. CA is lit up with a mini quakes lately. Really, Appalachian Prepper. All right. See, I'm getting a lot of 2s, so I'll leave it for surprise then. But you guys are going to be surprised. So if you guys are watching tonight, you guys are usually like my Thursday crowd. So make sure you're there for next Thursday, because next Thursday is going to be the announcement. I'm going to put all, like, let's say, I think Monty and some of you guys, everybody who's participated in Super Chats of the month of April is going to get an entry for each time they Super Chatted. So I'm going to put all those names in a bag. If they got 5 entries or 10 entries, I'm going to mix it all up in there, and I'm going to pull a name, whoever it is, whoever luck of the draw, pull that name out. That's the person that's going to win. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 things that they're going to be winning. And some of them are pretty cool. My wife's like, "You're giving away all that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they've been super chatting me all month. I'm going to give away some good stuff." Us Cali folks love GreyMan. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good to hear, man. You know, to be honest with you, without having a community like you guys, I wouldn't be doing this, because I never knew how this community was going to grow. And it's turned out to be an awesome, awesome, awesome community, to be honest with you. And, you know, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. You guys are awesome people. And I love reading your chats and reading your comments. I love the interaction with you guys. It truly makes me feel pretty good inside. I mean, to hear it's 10:30 at night, I got 50 people in chat. I mean, or, you know, almost 11 now, my time, but thank you so much. It does touch me, you know what I mean? Because I never knew that the channel was going to do with it what it's done. Jeep Girl, new hat, love that one. You like this one, Jeep Girl? Yeah, the wifey got me. She got me 2 new ones. I'll probably wear the other one on one of the other shows, but I like this one. I like the look, and it has like where is it at? Over here, the American flag on it. I thought it was pretty neat. I enjoy it. It only takes 1 ticket to win. Yes, agreed. So you can super chat just one time and still have a chance to win. Of course, Monty and Josh have went crazy with it, but it's luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. Yes, Nomad Prepper, you are correct. Jerry cans are awesome, to be honest with you. I like them. B, it's the metal square ones that Miller got from there. Yeah, there you go. I can't afford a super chat. It's S-More. So S-More, let me explain to something, you folks, why I have you guys' attention. You guys never need to super chat me. You guys don't have to be a member. Those are just extras. But you guys being here, watching my content, you guys, you know, giving me the thumbs up, you guys interacting with, you know, when I drop a video, you guys, you know, putting comments, that's all the support I truly need. Everything else is just extra. So you guys are like, we'll use it like this. We'll use that kind of a metaphor. You guys are the cake. Okay. You guys are the cake. So you guys make up the bulk of it. You know what I mean? The folks that do the super chats and the folks that are part of the members things, they're the icing. You know what I mean? Which holds all the cake together. It's like an extra bonus. You know what I mean? And what I'm doing with that currently is, if you guys notice the giveaways, I've been doing more giveaways. People are like, why are you doing so many giveaways? It's because I'm trying to give back what I've been receiving back to you guys, because I know some of you folks out there have some holes in your preps. So I'm hoping some of the stuff I give away helps people out. So if that means, what happened? Did I miss something? Okay. Prepper 101. My wife and I had sex last night after we were done, and asked how it was. She said it reminded me Chuck Norris movie entitled Missing in Action. Oh boy, Prepper 101. You always put a laugh on someone's face, man. Oh, you're great, man. It works. I'm in and out. That's fine, Spaceballs. I appreciate you just being here, man. Even being at work, I do that a lot too. I watch a lot of content at work. Sometimes I get other creators that call me at work, and I have something in my ear, and I'm helping customers, and it gets crazy after a while. Rena LaRue, I can tell you how to do it, but you don't have to do it, Rena. It's not something that's required to be here. It's just like an extra. If you really want to know, I can explain it to you. That's hilarious. You guys are great. For S more with love, credit to this and for the super chat. I can do that. Let me write that down. That is very kind of you, Survival Julia. So you want that for S more as an entry? I got you, Survival Julia. That's really sweet of you. I just wanted to write that down real quick. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't get over how awesome this community is. I would like to know. Oh, okay, Rena. So if you can see where the chat is, how can I do that? I can't really share my screen because it'll do infinity screen. So if you look like where you're typing your Rena, if you look where you're typing the chat is, where your name is, and it says you can type stuff like how you just typed. I would like to know. You see a happy face, and then you see it looks like a dollar symbol. When you click that dollar symbol, it gives you the option to do a super chat. If that helps. Hopefully it helps. Moonphase, what is up? How are you doing? Is he still at work? Rena Laura. Yeah, the money sign. You guys are awesome. That's cool. Survival Julia, truly appreciate, looking out for S more. That is awesome. Got it. Gotcha. I had a few. What else was I going to go over? I'm getting lost and getting all happy because I got sight when I received the drone today. All I could think of was Monty. Is he's going to think it's great. Is he joining me this evening or is he hanging out? I didn't even send the thing to everybody. Thanks so much, Grayson. Great. Appreciate the super sticker. You're awesome. And I know it's what's really great is you folks just come and enjoy just me on Thursdays, just kind of jabbering away. And here's the ironic thing sometimes, which really blows my mind. My Thursday evening chats usually gets more views than my Tuesday interviews, which unless I have like a certain name on there, but I'm like, man, what do people really just like to hear me ramble on for, an hour and a half? I don't know. But it does make me feel good that you guys like to hang out with me and chit chat. But he won't be back till after 12. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I figured. But I did want to mention everybody knows who Rolling Homestead is, right? Mark, someone who I've been doing some content with. So I think we've got it squashed down. Remember, we've been talking about this 4-part series about wild edibles and medicinal plants. So I think we might be starting it next week. The time slot we're going to be using is it's going to be an early thing though. So some of you guys might be at work and have to catch the replay, but it'll be at 10 a.m. his time, 11 a.m. Eastern my time on Tuesdays. So keep an eye out for that as we get it together. I'll put something in my community tab. I'll put something in my community tab about it and put that out. So we've narrowed down the time and day, which will be on Tuesdays. And it might be more than that because he's talking about doing an actual show every Tuesday. So if it's my time, it'll be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, and we'll be probably bouncing between each other's channels. Like 1 week it'll be his channel, 1 week it'll be my channel, to kind of bolster us together with the wild edibles and medicinal stuff. And what was I going to say? We're thinking about calling it "Wake Up" with I think we're throwing an idea out there. I think we discussed "Wake Up" with Rolling and Gray, or "Wake Up" with Rolling and Gray. We'll look forward to it. Love learning about wild, and that's where we're going to dive it deep into. The first part of it's going to be a lot of the wild edibles and medicinal plants. And the reason we're kind of doing this together is because I am south, Florida area, and he's up in Wisconsin. So together we're kind of covering at least half the U.S. The east and northern region, and I'm in the southeast region. So we're going to cover a lot of plants. Now, for you folks out west, like I always tell people, make sure when you look for material, because we're also going to do a giveaway with that with the Peterson's Field Guides. So I don't know why that got held. But so it should be pretty cool. And like I said, we're going to put something together, and it'll be some great content. Because to me, wild edible plants and medicinal plants, foraging in general, is, I think, something that everyone should learn, especially in their area. Because worst case scenario, if you can find your own food out growing wild, and also find stuff that you can use medicinally out in the woods in your area, can save your life in worst case scenarios. Agreed, Esmore. This community is phenomenal. Some great people here. So I think it's going to be a great learning experience for you folks that'll be in chat. And like I said, if you guys can't be up in the morning like that at that time frame, you can always watch the replay, and we'll put stuff on both of our community tabs so you guys know that to check it out. Thanks, Sheila. I agree with you. The prepping community is fun. I want to learn tinctures too. CB, we're going to touch on that. We're digging into stuff. First, we'll probably go over the basics, on different types of plants and what they do, things that you can look for, because like I said, it'll differ a little bit depending on where you are. CB, what part of the U.S. are you located in? Jeep Girl, did I tell you, Jeep Girl, that I lived in Michigan for quite some time? That's where I learned to hunt, and I grew up when I was a young, from 10 years old to about 15 years old. I lived in Michigan in a small town called Eaton Rapids. It was like population 300. But I did learn a lot of stuff. I remember when I was a young boy, my first job, right before going to school, I would fill my sled up with all the papers, and I would deliver papers into people's mailboxes in the snow, just going around the neighborhood and delivering everybody's newspapers for the morning. And it was really cool. Around Christmas time, I get all these Christmas cards from my people that I delivered to. It was pretty cool. Ohio. Okay, so CB, a lot of the information will relate to you because, like I said, Wisconsin is right there by you. Try to cross-reference those while doing my edibles and herbs once a week. That's great. Cami McBride, I'll have to check out the channel. There's a lot of great folks out there. What did Jeep Girl say? Did I miss something? What did Jeep Girl say? I'm trying to go backwards here. I can't find it. Yeah, oh, okay. The bipolar thing. Gotcha. I'm not using it for medicinal purpose, but I made some tasty dandelion jelly. Grayson, great. You know what's funny about that? Mark is going to be sending me some dandelion jelly. I think it's dandelion jelly or jam or whatnot, and I'm excited. He's going to be mailing it to me. And Rudy, if you are watching still, I told the wife this week, we got to get the avocados. We got to go shopping and get those avocados, and we got to send them to Alaska. So that is on our agenda this week, brother. I have not forgot about you. But you'll be getting some fresh aguacate soon, brother. Oh, okay. Moonphase. I was looking at that on as a book as well. Let me know when you get it, what you think. If you could share that with me, I'd like to know how that works out because I was intrigued by that book. First time for wild edibles. Will your channel notify us? Survival Julia, it should. YouTube. Okay, so YouTube did some weird stuff not too long ago. And all of a sudden, my subscribers went up like 200 or 300. Or I don't know. So it went crazy for a minute. So supposedly YouTube was holding our subscribers back. They fixed whatever bot they had going on. They sent us all this. I got this little thing about, hey, we fixed this issue. You're going to see your subscriber count jump, and mine did jump pretty good. I was happy, but it was just weird that YouTube suppressed that for how long they did. But hopefully it will notify you, Julie. Like I said, I'm going to put it on my community tab. And if Survival Julia, do you have like Instagram, Twitter, or MeWe? Is I'm on all those platforms as well. You can find me there, and I will be pushing notifications to those social media groups as well. I'm also doing something with the dandelions. It's actually made appearance this year. Oh, awesome, Jeep Girl. How do you pick out a good avocado? It depends, Rena. There's several different iterations of avocados. If you want the green ones, like the one Rudy's looking for, you kind of want to feel it in your hand. And depending if it's starting to get ripe or not ripe, you look for color, the texture. You kind of feel it, squeeze it. It just becomes like second nature. I've been eating avocados for most of my life because I've lived in Florida most of my life. Oh, that's awesome, Sheila. I have an avocado plant growing as well. They do take a lot to produce, depending on the seed that you use. Got 3 growing, just might never harvest. Just fun to grow from seed. Yeah, I agreed. Jeep girl, you're gonna make dandelion jelly. So the reason I was talking to Mark is I wanted to get some dandelion seeds. I was going to order them on Amazon, but Mark told me to hold off on that. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to use the root to make coffee. Because I talked about it when I did the dandelion video, and I actually want to do a video making coffee with the dandelion roots, and just put it on YouTube and see how I do. Patricia, I have not. Thanks so much for remembering. That is very, very, I really appreciate that. I'm looking for, like I said, the Weimaraner. I probably say the name wrong all the time, but I'm very picky, and this dog's gonna be very special to me. So I'm taking my time in locating it. But thank you so much. I'll let you guys know when I do it, because I'll probably have the puppy on the channel because he's going to be part of my YouTube channel. He's going to be part of the Grey family. Yeah, Grayson, great. I've been watching a lot of content as well in regards to dandelion tea and coffee and jam. There's so many uses that the dandelion is. It's such an underestimated plant. GreyMan Pepper, I'm back. Was out for clients. Oof, too much whiskey. What kind of whiskey you drinking, Roaming Prepper? That's but nothing for BP. The part of my E is good. We were going to talk about that too, Jeep Girl. There's certain plants that you can do, but I don't suggest doing medicinal plants unless you kind of talk to your doctor. But anything with natural, you kind of want to think. That's why I always say you kind of do your research. Time for exploring. What is up? How are you doing? What's up, Prepper Book Club? How you doing? Good to see you. Root or root? Depends. So Mark says root. So now I'm getting stuck in my head. Root. I say root. So now it's root or root, or potato or potato, tomato. Depends on where. Have you guys ever listened to Jason over at Angry Prepper talk about a compass? So I say compass, and I forgot how he pronounces it, like compass. I think Jason says compass, and I say compass. So you can tell the difference in a dialect from place to place. You should have. Do you have chickens? CB, no. So let me explain something to you guys. Not freshman. Right now, where I live at is just a normal kind of like a house. It's kind of suburbish, not suburbish. It's kind of weird how to explain. I'm on the outskirts of the suburb. We are in the process of hunting down property because that's our next step, is homesteading. We're looking for about anywhere from 5 to 10 acres. We're just very picky because we want a water source on the property. We don't want specific amount of population density with the property. We're looking at the type of land, where it's located at, what it's near, how far. We're doing a lot of research before we put the amount of money that we're going to have to put into this property. But you guys will know. You guys will know because you guys are going to follow me every step with that. Or folks that want to, I'm going to, as we purchase the homestead, and then we start our journey down that path, and I will be documenting that on the channel. So at that point, CB, we will be having chickens. That will be our first livestock, is chickens, because they're the easiest to start with from all the homesteaders that I've spoke to. All right, what am I missing? I got lost in that question. Freshman roaming, time for those who don't know my channel. Tim here for those who most don't know my channel. Gotcha, Tim. Colors, stem was, moonface just might have 10 acres of dandelions. That would be crazy. But hey, that's awesome though. The salad. Hey, like I said, there's so many uses for the dandelion. What's up, Crosshair Trainers? Good to see you, brother. Oh, there I see my name. Mainly bourbons, whiskey sours, makers, Mark, and the Bullet Bourbon. Interesting. I haven't drank in so many years, man. Every once in a while, my wife, she likes to sip on different types of wine. And I thought to myself, because I've never been a heavy drinker. There's a long story behind that with family and whatnot. But everybody always tells me if you can get like this, like a nice, good bourbon and whatnot, and just kind of kick back and relax with it. But I don't know. It might be something that I have to dive into down the road. I'm always busy. I'm always got things going on, so I don't really have time to wind down. I'd like to, but it'll come. Time will come. I haven't hit 50 yet, so I haven't hit that one spot, that midlife. Thanks, Moonface. Appreciate that. Every time I move the chat, it jumps on me. Duck, duck, goose, or duck, duck, gray duck. I like that. Time for exploring. Duck, duck, gray goose. Oh, gray goose. Are you guys talking about the drink gray goose? Gray goose. I read Canada is now experiencing a fourth wave. Bigger lockdowns are coming. 4 new mutations of CV active in Canada, India, Brazil, UK, and South Africa. Yeah, Harvey, to be honest with you, from what I've been researching too and watching the stuff I've been reading on, watching content on YouTube and other places where I've derived some of my information, there is a scare of lockdowns coming back come summertime, which is a scary fact for most. Now, depending on where you live, that would be more so. Like if you're in California, or if you're in New York, if you're in Michigan and places like that, it would be a lot rougher for you than if you lived in, let's say, Texas or Florida, or, like Arkansas and places like that. That's awesome, CB. A lot of us are on that path. And, we start with, getting prepared and prepping. And then to me, most preppers would love to transition into a homestead, into self-sufficiency, able to grow your own food, rain catchment systems, just the more self-sufficient you can be, where you're not dependent on the government. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want to be as self-sufficient as possible. I don't care how hard it is or what it costs, whatever I can do to make that life happen. That's what I plan on doing. And I wish I would have thought of this. I wish I would have had a father that was a prepper and kind of got me in that mindset when I first started. Because then by the time I was in my early 20s, I would already be into that train of thought and started planning that out before I got to the age that I am now. Because like I said, I didn't start prepping until about 2005, 2006, which seems like a long time ago, but I've increased my preps, learned more about prepping, and slowly expanded my knowledge on prepping itself and preparedness. I've dived into survivalism and bushcraft, trapping, and just a lot of different realms of things. There's a lot of information when it comes to prepping. And that's where some people get lost, is because they don't know where to start. They don't know where to, what initially do. And I'm going to be doing a video. Maybe I'll throw it out next week. 20 things. I'm going to do a list of 20 things that I wish I would have known before I started prepping. And hopefully that'll help some folks out that are kind of new to this. Let me see. Rock checkout. Thank you. Under at least 6 feet tall. She's barely anyone on boots. DH is 50 when you wind down. I don't know, man. DH. I don't know. That's what popped in my head. I don't know. But everybody says they hit that midlife crisis at 50, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I haven't hit mine yet. Where they go out and do some crazy stuff, but I don't know. My father, he retired at around 64, 65. But he lives very minimalist. I give him that. Cicadas are crazy. Oh yeah. We get a lot of those in Florida. I'm trying to catch up to what you guys are talking about here. Are you guys talking about Jeeps? Is that what's going on, Jeep Girl? No, I agree, Harvey. You're right on the money. If you have the finances to do things now for food prepare, I would say people, if you can concentrate on food first and water. Food and water to me is super important. I had this whole conversation with someone today about food and water because they were asking me about silver. And we had this whole debate back and forth with silver. And they're like, well, you're not going to be, the stores won't be around no more. You can't use silver there. Why would you want to do this with silver? So I used to be that guy. I used to be the person like, I would never prep silver. I would never, silver's worthless. Then I stopped being stubborn and looked at the concept behind it and the preservation of wealth. And believe it or not, Rudy Alaska Prepper helped open up my eyes a lot with that. And now I feel more secure with the silver that I've been purchasing. And I finally found a guy here. It's a bullion dealer. We made good friends over the week. I bought 10 ounces from him here locally, and really great guy. And he's going to be cutting me some deals, specifically somebody coming to him once a month for my silver. And that's if you can afford it. Focus on your food and water and stuff like that, and some gear and stuff. Silver, if you can. Then if you have a little extra, then you maybe want to invest in some silver. But I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't really tell you what depending on your financial situation is. All right, the chat just jumped on me, so let me see if I can find out where I left off. Remy, sorry, I meant to say I'm nearly 6, a little bit behind, no fourth, who don't get the poke. Yeah, I know, Nomad. I was reading some of that stuff, that you won't have a 4th of July unless you get the poke. Got my cheaters now, I can type. That's great. A lot of folks, some of you guys might have seen my older videos where I had my glasses on, but my glasses are for long distance. Up close, they're worthless. What's up, CKOC? Hey, late, but hey, better late than never, right? I agree, Sheila. And here in Florida, I'm pretty sure we'll be celebrating the 4th as normal. I haven't heard anything different being said yet. But us as folks, I mean, if I know they've been having all kinds of events down in Daytona. Excuse me. They've had some events in Daytona. They got to have a bunch of events, but we had 3 fairs already since the beginning of this year in my area. So I don't think they're really restricting much of anything. We got rabbits here working out. First animal and birds. Well, you know what's great about rabbits is you get a male and female, and they'll just start producing. It's like a continuum. So rabbits are good too. We're pondering rabbit. If you're going to do meat rabbits, I know it sounds bad to say that, but meat rabbits. Gray, you 50, I'm 47. We kind of, So for you guys, if you guys really want to know my age, I don't know how old you guys think I am. Does anybody have a good idea how old I am with this gray beard of mine? You might be surprised. GreyMan Prepper, what is going on in Bulgaria? Hey everyone, what's up, Josh? Everybody was wondering where you were at, man. Everybody's freaking out. Look, where's Gardner Josh? Glad you can make it, man. We were worried about you, brother. Did you, Josh? I know people have already seen this, but Josh, look what came in. She's here. She is here. We'll be having some fun with that here soon. I got to do some training so I don't smash it up. But glad you made it, brother. Glad you made it, man. I would love to try red clover jelly. Red clover jelly, man, that sounds good. There we go. Everybody's like there. I see. I caught on late. Where do you get your silver? Sorry, busy at work. No, that's fine, Josh. You're totally fine. Hold on. Everybody got my age first. Someone asked me a question. Where do I get my silver? You can buy dirty silver from any coin shop. Josh, what's up? Where was it at? I saw it. So G-Spot, baby. Thanks, North Cal. But thanks, Josh, for that super chat, man. Someone said, where do I get my silver at? So I used to use SD Bullion, and I may still use them, but now I found someone local that I'm building a relationship with to get my silver from, because he's like, hey, buddy, because I told him about Rudy and his business relationship with his local person, and I wanted to build that relationship. And we had a long talk about YouTube and preparedness and stuff like that with the silver guy. And he says, hey, so I'm going to give you my card number, write a number on the back. He says, when I have scratch and dent silver, this is exactly what he said. When I have scratch and dent silver, he says, I will sell it to you I will look at the board, whatever spot is, you can buy all the silver in this bucket that you want for spot. And he'll give me a call. I'm like, hey, I got a bunch of some scratch and dent silver. Because me, I don't care if it has flaws on it. I'm not using it for that purpose. I'm not saving it as a collector's item. I'm using it for the content of silver. GreyMan, thoughts on alternative forms of communications? Homestead remembrance. Do you mean like FRS, GRMRS, ham radio, CB radio, that kind of stuff like that? I was at the grocery store this week. Everything $1 or more. Everything's going up, Nomad. We still celebrate. Agreed, North Cal. I'm behind. So brew. Okay, everybody's guessing my age here. What's up, City Girl Country Heart? 48, 47, 45, 45, 45. Old as dirt, right? Thanks, City Girl. Whoa, chat just jumped on me again. 45, 40-ish, 49, 42, 44. Nice drone. Okay. Spaceballs. Skaters can be home sometime. 10-4 at the roaming Prepper. Golden State is not too bad for silver. All right. City Girl Chart. How you doing? I think your age is 45. Appalachian, I'm 46, so I think you're in that area too. CB, I love you. Just want to say I love you, man. 32. I wish I was 32. I replied to your email about June. Yeah, I saw that, City Girl. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Usually on my work weeks, I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from morning till night. And then I'll start answering my emails come the weekend or Sunday night, Monday morning. Younger than me, 43. Nomad, you live in Webster. 60 thumbs up, 67. Yeah. Thanks, North Cal, for reminding me, Jason. Smash that like button. We got 70 in chat. We got 62 likes. We're doing pretty good, to be honest with you. Not a bad ratio. Let's break that YouTube algorithm. You guys are awesome. All right. So let me tell you what my real. So let me see something. I gotta think of what my age is. Jesus, makes me sound old, right? 84, 94, 2004. Hold on, 84, 74. I think I'm 46. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 46. I was born in 74. So maybe that you guys can do the math. And my birthday is in September. So have you heard about Bulgaria? Yes, I was reading a little bit about the Bulgaria, what's going on out there. There's a lot of, I digest a lot of information every day. Every time I have extra time, I'm always digesting information. Agreed. North Cal. I do agree. 1975. See, okay, so you're a year younger than I am. Yep, 46. You got it right. Man, so you're going, I think I should be 47 in September. But I will do a birthday video with you guys if you guys want to celebrate my birthday with me. Or maybe we'll do it the day before, day after. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out whenever my birthday falls on. Let me see what day my birthday falls on this year. If you guys don't mind me checking real quick. My birthday falls on a Friday. So on a Thursday, the day before my birthday, we'll do a birthday celebration on my channel the day before my birthday, if you guys like. And that'll be in September. Thank Moonface. You know, it's funny you say that. Everybody was asking me my age. I'm like, I'm 25. They're like, what do you mean you're 25? I said, I don't do birthdays. I do reverse birthdays. Every year I get a year younger. Wow, we're doing good, man. 70 and 72 watching. You guys are awesome. Some great folks, man. Bee charming. Wave to your other day. Went over to pick up some bees. Ever hear of Indian Summer Bee Farm? No, but I'm curious because if it's by me, I want to know where. I'm going to Google that right now, Bee Charming. I'm going to Google that right now. Webster, Florida. Okay. How far is that from me? Let me see. Here's the map. Because I found a spot near me. Okay, so you were kind of halfway to me. I am about an hour and a half from there. Crazy Live with GreyMan. I was born in 72. I'm now officially old as dirt. CKOC, man, it's they say it's only old as you feel. And I know first thing in the morning we feel old. But thanks, B. I'm glad you were thinking about me. That's cool. What did I miss? Grace and Grit. 1967. I always wonder if I grew up in the 60s, how it would be, if it would be different. My dad was born in 51. Oh, you were talking to Nomad. Ah, okay. I see how it is, B. Don't want to come and say hi to Gray. That's cool. How are we? We're getting more folks jumping in at the end of the chat because I've been on for an hour, over an hour now, and I'm pretty sure you guys are getting tired of me just ranting, or not ranting, but just rambling on about my age and stuff like that. 4 more thumbs up. We have 74 watching and 73 thumbs up. We're doing pretty dang good. It's moving quick. Wow, OKB, I have heard of it, but I haven't. So Nomad, I didn't know you. So you're in Florida too, Nomad? I didn't know that. I was born in 55. Be Charming, really? So you and my dad are close in age. He's another Floridian. He was. We were born down in the Keys. Yeah, Esmore, you're right. Thank you, because I forget. 60. Kathleen McCarthy, you were born in 60, huh? You know, it's funny, as we're talking about Jeeps and Camaros in the 1960s, we had this huge conversation about EMPs at the shop. And I've been telling everybody, if you have an old car pre-1980s, before they started doing chips and stuff like that, you have a great vehicle because it doesn't have a chip in it. So like the 60s, you guys are solid. You'll be driving around while everybody else is just in traffic jams with their cars dead in the water. I'm not saying an EMP is, going to happen, but I'm saying if that was to ever happen, you guys would still have cars that are running. You would probably stand out. People would probably be chasing you for your vehicles. Life with Bobby. My dad was born in 51. So my dad was born in July 51. I have sisters who's 48, brothers who are 40, 30, and 21. That's pretty cool. Webster. Oh, do you ever, Nomad, do you ever go to the Webster? I think it's a flea market out there. I've been to the Webster flea market. They have all kinds of crazy stuff going on in there. Rena says she's the ancient one. No, you're not the ancient one. You're just the most intelligent, seasoned one, Rena. I was born in Orlando. Tennessee is home, but my dad was down there working when I was born. Okay. I had 3 of my sons were born in Orlando. Orlando, Kissimmee area. Because I did at one time when I was young, I did security for the Mouse. If you guys know what I mean by the Mouse, most of you guys know what I mean. If I said I worked for the Mouse, that was an interesting time in my life. Security was fun. I did enjoy that part of it because I worked third shift, so we got to see the fun stuff. The term is vintage. Yeah, vintage, like a fine wine. At Rolling, hardly working. Is he in here? Good to see everyone. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother. Is Fox in here too? Where is Fox? Is Fox in here? Am I missing people here? You guys are just pumping in here without me seeing you. Where are you guys at? Who am I missing? Fox at Outdoors. I was summoning me. I shall not eat all the chickens. What's up, Foxit? Good to see you, brother. What is it? The later I stay on, the more people jump in. We're up to 77 now. 79 likes and 77 people watching. We are golden. Wish I had held on to some of my old Mustangs. I'm reading a book about EMPs, and that's the only reason I've been talking a lot about it, because I'm reading this. I'm into audiobooks. Some are about economic collapse, some are about EMPs, and of course, my favorite genre, the zombie genre. Mark Tufo did a book called Zombie Fallout series, which is one of my favorite zombie books. I wish they would turn that into a movie. And yes, unfortunately, I am a strong Walking Dead fan. I don't care. I'm watching it till it ends. So I watched The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and a couple of their spinoffs. And I'm probably going to go watch all the Walking Dead movies. So some of you guys may not be into that, but I've started it, and I'm going to, from beginning to end, I'm going to continue it. I even rewatched it when CV first hit. I rewatched the entire thing on Netflix because it was very slow at the shop. All right, what am I missing here? Walk 6 miles a day. I love my 99. Dude, it's funny, Grace and Grit. I had 2 duplicate 1992 Toyotas. They were like the burgundy color. Not the wagons, but just the regular Toyotas. And Mark, I did tell everybody about what we're doing on Tuesdays, and that we'll get it all together. We'll post it in our community tabs. We'll also share it out to our Instagrams, Twitters, whatever we have, so everybody knows that when we're doing it. Right, B Charming? See, I've been there. I used to do business out there, believe it or not, B. I used to I used to help a gentleman out there sell some stuff. We'd go out there. We'd come from here on my side of town all the way to Webster and do some wholesaling out there. Flea markets, you can find some really good finds. During some of the ammo shortage, I found ammo at my local flea market for good prices. And also some military surplus stuff at the flea market. A lot of good preps at the flea market. Surprisingly, we have a pretty good size flea market here. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 acres. It's huge. It's a huge flea market. They call it they don't call it a flea market. They call it something else. But there's another, but it's a flea market. It's just a massive flea market that has covered areas and non-covered areas. They even have produce there. They have horses and livestock there. It's a pretty cool flea market. Someone said good night. Who did I miss? Someone said good night. Van Life with Gina. What is up? Good to see you, Gina. I saw you did a surprise live today. I got the notification. I was like, oh, Gina's going live. And I still want to watch that video because I want to see that the solar things you were talking about, the solar tiki torches and stuff. So I got to go back and binge watch some of your content. Sheila, you like The Walking Dead? Cool. I know I missed. Someone said they were going good night. So whoever it was, good night. City Girl, Country Heart. So what's going on Tuesdays? So me and Mark are going to be starting off an episode. So we've been talking about, we're going to be doing this wild edible and medicinal plants series, and kind of like a 4-part series. And at the end of the 4-part series, is going to give away. But we've also decided to probably expand that, and it's going to be Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 10 a.m. Mark's time. But I'm going with my time because I can only remember that. So 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing. It's going to be like a wake up in the morning. Mark probably can put it in there better. It's wake up and with Rolling in Gray. It's getting late, so I'm getting lost. I love The Walking Dead. See, there's a lot of good Walking Dead fans. What's up, Bonnie Bethel? Anything is possible. I pause the chat and then I get behind everybody. Oh, see, I just missed a bunch of stuff. Wow, Grace and Grit, that is awesome. Yeah, you could say that, Fox. It's kind of like a swap meet. PAEMTFF9. What do you call a rabbit infested with fleas? Bugs Bunny. Great one. Good old Bugs. We can't watch Bugs the Bunny. They've made Bugs Bunny woke, and he's probably banned. I have a flash drive stored with a lot of the old black and white cartoons like Heckle and Jekyll, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry. Not the crap that people watch now, but the old stuff. Because I like to show my kids this is what real cartoons were back in the day. Back when they used to do things about World War II and all kinds of stuff like that. They've all been banned now, of course. But yeah, no, I hear you, Be Charming. The thing is we have our businesses and jobs here in this area, and that's why we really can't go too far out unless I want to drive, an hour and a half there and back for work. Unless all of a sudden I became a YouTube star and I'm kidding. Oops. Hey, Monty, you blew yet? Did Josh and Monty, if you guys want wrenches, you guys, all you have to do is ask. I mean, I trust you guys. You guys have been supporting this channel for a long time. If you guys really want to be blue, I thought you enjoyed the green. I don't know if when I do that, I'm pretty sure it'll change your color. The swap shop in Fort Lauderdale is amazing on sunrise. Yeah, that I can imagine that. That's what is good about the Gulf Coast is you guys get the sunrise. We get we get the sunrise. You get the sunset. Property is high around here. EMP, a massive burst of electronic energy that happened in the sun. Oh, okay. I got you. You're just explaining. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Even with the slow mode on her, I'm still behind. S. Moore, you love The Walking Dead as well. So I want to ask you guys something once I get caught up here. I'm trying to, yep, chat jumped on me again. There we go. I love The Walking Dead. Always be prepared. Cool. Drive that far. I love The Walking Dead. Yeah, that would be silly to drive that far. Agreed. Jeep girl wrench me. Blue is pretty. I am game. Let me see. Here we are. Because I've seen you. I know, Josh, you do some moderating for Rudy as well, don't you? Spaceballs. Zombies are the non-prepared after 72 hours, right? Agreed. And I call that the proverbial zombie. It's the folks that are in the cities when they collapse on themselves and they start to move out to rural areas for looking for food and supplies. Those are the proverbial zombies. At least that's my version of it. What's up, Mojo man? Good to see you, brother. Mojo man, we've been talking about everything, man. We've been talking about all kinds of so much stuff. All in chat. 88 likes and 80 watching. Wow, man, you guys are such great people. Love you folks. Just makes perfect sense. GreyMan, if you become a YouTube star, don't forget us. Oh, here, let me explain something to you guys with that. I bring my own wrench. Okay. Smashing trolls is fun. 88 watching things up. That is awesome. All right. So if, let's say the channel blows up, let's say in a year from now, I'm at 100,000 subscribers, right? This is just hypothetical. I don't want to ever change who I am. And you guys, I'm saying this on a thing that you can always go back on and say, hey, Grey, you said this on what is today's date? Where's my calendar? On April 29th, 2021, Grey, you said you will never change who you are. I will not. And what I mean by this, and the reason I'm so adamant about it is because no matter how big I get, I still want to reach out to folks that are starting because I know the struggle. People have helped me out. Jason over at the Angry Prepper, Rudy at the Alaska Prepper. There's been a lot of folks that have helped me get to where I'm at right now. Not a problem, guys. Not a problem. So a lot of folks have helped me, and that's what I plan to do is help the folks as well. I'm hoping by that time I'll have better production content. I'll have more information for you. We're going to grow as a family. You, the members, in chat, you guys are supporting me by being a member. And as that grows, I want to be able to do more for the community, more for my subscribers, more for folks that need help. And that's the benefit because I see other channels, the larger channels do that. And I envy that. So I hope as I grow, I will be able to do things like that too. Like this year, we're hoping Rudy the Alaska Prepper, when he does this thing, we're going to try to fill up a U-Haul truck full of food to give to the food bank there. I think that would be awesome. You know how inside, how your heart would feel to do that, to give that much to folks that may be starving. I mean, to me, that's beautiful. It's like, I don't know. It just makes me feel good to do things like that, to help folks out, especially when they're in need. And I'm probably missing chat. Thank you, GreyMan Gardner. Will help me not screw it up. Okay, not a problem. Thanks, Be Charming. We've logged that in. If I ever change, guys, you guys let me know. Keep me in my place. Where Survival Julia? Where did I miss that at? I must have missed something because Survival Julia said something. But yes, Survival Julia, I hear you. Good night, S. Moore. The overwhelming panic the moment you wake up. Everyone has been super in the perfect minute, so I love it so much. No one is mean or jealous or hateful. Appalachian, I agree with you. There's every once in a while you get a couple weird stuff out there that happens. You have to deal with trolls. A lot of us YouTubers, if you're on social media, you will have to deal with folks, and there's a few of them out there. But I have thick skin. It takes a lot to get to me. I just kind of blow it off, No, and I understand that. I've seen a lot of things going down in the prepping community. I've been watching quietly for quite some time. I hear you. Yeah, I know. That's what everybody says. The bigger you get, the more trolls you'll have to go, the more attacks you will get. And, there's sometimes people will get jealous and treat you differently. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? We are a family. You know what I mean? There's a family of folks, and I know some people don't like to use that term family, but well, us as a community sharing information about gardening, about prepping, about certain skills, we're just all trying to help each other out grow. You know what I mean? And I find this very admirable. And this is why I got into this and why I love this community. James the Southern Prepper. James the Southern Prepper, thanks so much for joining the Grey family. Truly appreciate it, brother. I truly appreciate that. But you know, that's why I got on YouTube. I was watching other channels and I was like, man, this is a really good thing to be a part of. And a lot of folks were like, hey man, you should start a channel. And I decided to do it. And December 13th was my first video. I think it was. So that was it. That was when I started. That was the birth of GreyMan, December 13th. Some of you guys who have watched my first video that I did, and it'll be cool to go my 1 year anniversary in December. It'll be cool to see where we're at, where we have come, and just kind of do a thing. Maybe we'll even do a New Year's celebration. Maybe I'll get some other folks and other channels, and we'll do a really big blowout for folks who might want to do that. This is a safe place for people to share and learn and grow. Agreed, CB. It should be a safe, and that's why my mods know that's all I care about. People can attack me, but once they attack you folks in chat, then I want the mods to get rid of those folks because I want this to be a safe place for you. Try to do that with a few others. Don't mention their names, but once they get up there, they don't like you telling them they've changed. I hear you, Mojo Man. I'm a lot different than you would assume, man. I am a lot more humble than you would expect. Even my wife tells me, and people who've known me for, over a decade or longer know that I've always been the same person. I do have a funny side. I like to joke a lot. I'm very sarcastic in certain things. But there's always a time and place for stuff like that. But I do have a big heart, especially for people that care. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things that I have no idea, brother. I have no idea. I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. I don't get involved in anything that's YouTube related when it comes to other content creators that are going through things or whatever's going on. I don't get involved in that. I know some people say, well, I understand everything. I'm not getting involved. I don't want to be in there. Remember the first intro GreyMan got? Edit skills now. I know, right, Stuart W? I could tell you guys a story. When I first started, when I came up with the first GreyMan logo, I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I didn't know if the channel was going to ever do anything. So I screenshotted a logo that I created that I was supposed to pay for and made this like logo and tried to clean it up and make it work. And where the logo is at, there was the watermark of the intro that I was using. So the logo is covering the watermark of it. And that's what I used because I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. Yeah, CB, I do have merch. I wear it all the time in the channel, wherever it's at. I have coffee mugs, I have shirts, I have pillows and leggings and baby onesies. I have all kinds of stuff in my store, in the GreyMan Teespring store. What I need to do is come out with some new ideas. Some people told me I need to do a G-Spot shirt. Some people I need to do a Christmas shirt. So I need to do some stuff with the thing to kind of spruce it up. I never thought about doing merch, and it just kind of blew up. Homestead Oz, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Lynn and Wayne, or Lynn. Usually it's Lynn. I appreciate that, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Just going camping, having a great night, guys. Great. We'll catch up next week. Awesome. I'm glad you stopped in and let us know. That's awesome. But I don't know, guys. Let me see. We've been going on for what, an hour and a half? We'll do another few more minutes. We'll run it for a solid hour and a half, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. That is funny. PAEMT. That is funny. I'm surprised how many folks actually joined the G-Spot. Oh man, I never thought that would take off. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Nomad Prepper. I'm still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. That's where I am. When I'm out there making videos and I'm just running and I got the camera, I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this, but I'm enjoying doing it. Like the nature walks, I love going out there. I love exploring. And if you guys didn't watch that nature walk video, the first part of it, because I'm looking for water resources throughout that video. And I failed a couple of times, couldn't find it, but I found this truck in the middle of nowhere. And it looks like the trees and what have grown through it is just a truck, just rusted out in the middle of nowhere. It was pretty interesting. Let me see, what am I missing? Monty Gide. It's getting closer to summer. Thanksgiving, I'm a pepper. Agreed. I still don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm ahead of myself. You need a G-spot tank tops. Yeah, that's City Girl Country Heart. I need to do something. Everybody tells me to do the G-spot for the next shirt. I gotta maybe just write that down and give myself a notation to make another shirt with the G-spot. And I'll make tank tops stuff. Now, one thing I'm working on, and some of you guys may like this, is I'm trying to work. See how I have no, wrong hat. All right, so you guys know what morale patches are. You know, you see them on people's bags and on their hats and stuff like that. I know I have one somewhere around here, but I'm trying to find if I can get my logo for a patch, a Velcro patch, and you can put it on your bug out bags, your other hats. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to do that. I'm working with someone. They're trying to do some research for me on that. I think it'd be pretty cool. But let me. My wife's gonna look at it. Why'd you write down the G-spot? I'm writing it down to make a shirt for the G-spot. And members, I want to do something for you here soon. I've been really slacking on that. I appreciate your guys' patience. Thanks, Moonface. Bye, Homestead Oss. But I want to, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to do, I know you guys want to do I want to do a behind the scenes with you guys and kind of show you my whole area in here, my surroundings, so you guys can kind of see how I got this set up and how I got some prep set up over there for you guys to see. So I'm going to do a members only, like behind the scenes video here, hopefully in the next week or so, and get that out to you folks. Every stream was using that. Yeah, I know, right, Phoenix? It did go crazy for a while. Everybody was like, GreyMan got merch. GreyMan's got merch. I think Hoot Owl still throws in people's chat, which is pretty funny. And it was so awesome. All these creators. I was such a small person. I'm still tiny, but I was. I think I was like, was I at 2,000 subs? I was right around there somewhere. I was very young in my path of YouTube, and everybody, there was like at least 10 creators that made these videos about GreyMan got merch. It was such a cool thing. Yeah, I saw that, Phoenix, but there's nothing I can do. I've had this. I've been running this time slot for quite some time now, so I know other folks that went live, but I can't change. Everybody knows my schedule now. Everybody expects me to be live on Thursdays at 10:30 p.m. So I don't want to ever disappoint those folks. So I got to run it. You know what I mean? I've been doing it. I've been doing it for quite some time now. So it's just it is what it is. And I've learned that at this point, there's so many people going live. Like the other day, I was talking to somebody. Maybe it was a Wednesday, and I saw like 20 channels going live all at the same time. I'm like, what is everybody doing? What's going on with Wednesdays? So there's going to be bleed over and crossover. So it is what it is. Will it be clothing optional behind the scenes? Right, Josh? I don't think anybody would watch that, Josh. I would not think anybody would watch that. Yes, CKOC, Alaska Prepper talked about that in one of his videos, that NASA finally admitted that. So, and when they admit something, what are they not, when they admit something, what are they not admitting? What are they not adding to that? But also Adapt 2030 and Christian at the Ice Age Farmer, they also discuss a lot of that information. Those are other two great channels. Ginger Ninja. Edible calendar. Oh man, that is funny. GreyMan bumper stickers. You think that would be something people would like? Survival Julia. Oh man, no. I don't know. Like I said, I plan on doing a bunch of stuff this year with the GreyMan logo, but I think the morale patches would be kind of cool. One of my military buddies, a pararescue, one of my good friends who's in a pararescue, and the Air Force said, hey, man, you should do some prep patches with your logo and some stuff. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. So we're trying to research that. Matter of fact, he made me moving back to Florida, and we might be doing some content together. Look at Gardner Josh go. Dropping them links, brother. Wednesday nights are bananas. I sometimes hop back and forth. Oh my God, Christian just posted a lot of stuff on Telegram. I haven't checked it yet, but he's great too. Agreed, Sheila. But yeah, no, Wednesday nights was crazy, and it is. I have some content creators that are really, really kind to me. The bigger channels that actually, hey, text me and say, hey man, I'm going to be going live at this time. I know you're going live, and it's really cool. I respect that so much, and it makes me feel so good inside that some of these folks reach out because a lot of these folks know that I go live I only go live 2 days a week. Now with Mark, we'll be going on Tuesdays in the mornings, but I don't think anybody's going live at the time. But I go live on Tuesday nights at 9 and Thursday nights at 10:30, both Eastern Standard Time. And most people have gotten pretty much with that schedule. And then I usually do my premiere on the Sunday shift report right after around 5:30 because I watch Rudy. I like to watch Rudy's live show and interact with him. And then after that, I go do my premiere on Sundays. Yeah, Fox. It's funny you say that because I ordered stickers one time and they were crap stickers. Vinyl is the way to go for stickers. You focused on the delicious looking turtle. I know, right? Well, I'm glad you watched, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But anyways, guys, we are at an hour and a half. Yeah, no, I hear you. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be wrapping it up, Moonface. I hear you. I got to get up and do another 13 and a half hour shift myself tomorrow. But other than that, folks, I know we just kind of rambled on and discussed a bunch of stuff. Now, before everybody leaves, remember, next Thursday is going to be the April Super Chat of the Month giveaway live Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't forget, if you've Super Chatted and you want to know who that, or if you want to get, this is the last day because I won't be on. This is the last day. So everybody who Super Chatted me for the month of April, we're going to win something. Thanks, Mal. Thanks for stopping by. And I do that too, Mal. I do a lot of lurking. I do it all the time. But yeah, so don't forget next Thursday, April Super Chat of the Month, we'll be doing and I got some stuff. There's some pretty cool, it's a nice, I don't want to say a grand prize, but it's a bulk prize. But other than that, man, I think that's it, man. I want to say thank you so much to the mods in chat. I want to say thank you for all you folks watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys are truly phenomenal people. I love this community. As always, this is GreyMan. God bless. Good night. I'll see you guys on the rebound.